What's up, you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre. Welcome back to the channel and this Apex Legends video. Today we are in the firing range and we are going to be talking about the charge rifle, the brand new weapon that dropped with Season 3 that was pretty overpowered when it was first released, but then received some subsequent nerfs and is now a little bit more reasonable compared to the other sniper rifles. Let's get some base out of the way. It does a base damage of 90 if you hit the entire beam, and 116 if you can land it all on the head. This weapon is a hit scan weapon as opposed to a projectile weapon. That means instead of taking time from the bullet traveling from your barrel to get to the target, the beam will hit the point you are aiming at instantly. And this made it kind of ridiculous at longer ranges. When it first released, you'd have people beating with the charge rifle from 300, 400, 500 meters away. So they ended up nerfing the charge rifle in a few ways. First, it now actually takes 3 rounds of energy ammo to fire for every trigger pull, and then you may no longer attach extended energy mags to this weapon. But in addition to that, it's the range nerf that is most important and most technical that they don't really explain in the patch itself. So what I discovered here in the firing range is that it starts at exactly 150 meters. If you're 149 meters or less, you will do the base damage of 90 per shot, but as soon as you cross 150 meters, you hit kind of a wall. As you saw right there, it dropped from 90 to 74 damage being done. And it seems that damage decreases by about 1 point for every 10 meters you move after that. So 160 meters, it does 73, 170 meters, it just keeps going down lower and lower and lower by about a point per 10 meters until you get to a certain base, another cliff where you drop off the edge of. At 275 meters, you go from doing 60 damage to 44 damage. And so it's another big drop off, a lot like that 150 damage meter. And so as soon as that happens, you go from 60 to 44, and then the same pattern repeats where it drops down by points every about 5 meters, I think, after that. And it does go down to a minimum of 30 damage per blast. So no matter what, you'll always be doing at least 30. No matter how far you're away, even up to 500 meters. So if you see somebody that's really far away and you know they're hurt, it's still worth it to use this weapon to lay some damage on them. You just might get that kill. And even still, up to 149 meters and even up to like 200 meters, you're still doing hefty amounts of damage with this weapon. More than your longbow, more than your triple take, and so this is definitely not something to sleep on. Still, my personal favorite sniper rifle. Now, I have been making an updated Bloodhound guide. The last time I made a guide for Bloodhound was back at the end of Season 1, and they have gotten a lot of buffs, both in Season 2 and in Season 3, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can peep that when it comes out. In the meantime, I'm Mediocre, and I'm out.